First, we need to gain the knowledge about the product. What are the modules of types? Right. What is our job in the company? Do not say testing hereafter. Say system testing. Companies are hiring a QA team to validate the functional requirement, non-functional requirement on the developed system before we deliver it to the customer to ensure the quality of the product. Majorly here our job is doing functional testing and non-functional testing. So what is this functional testing process? Let's say we are working on some product, whatever it may be. First, we need to gain the knowledge about the product. What are the modules available? What are the features available? Who are the end users who are going to use it? How they are going to use it? Then we need to start testing all functionalities implemented in the website or the mobile app are working as per the end user expectations or not. Whether all the functionalities are working as expected or not need to be checked. It is called functional testing. In order to carry out this functional testing in an effective manner, we follow a set of guidelines. They are called we follow some techniques, we follow some approaches. Each approach you follow for testing the feature, functionality, given a suitable name. They are called functional testing types or functional testing approaches. Various techniques, various methodologies we follow for effective functional testing of the product. Each technique you apply, each method you follow to test a functionality given a suitable name, they are called functional testing types, functional testing techniques. We can also call as functional testing approaches. Smoke testing is one approach of doing functional testing. Smoke testing, sanity testing, formal testing, ad hoc testing, retesting, regression testing, system integration testing, end-to-end testing, exploratory testing, monkey testing. These are the various methods, various approaches we follow for doing functional testing. Let us learn all of these approaches one by one in detail. First, we'll start with what is smoke testing and what is sanity testing. Take the chapter heading, functional testing types. Different ways of doing functional testing is nothing but functional testing types. Functional testing types. Here, any software application given to you for testing, definitely you know the application will have so many requirements, so many features. All features need to be tested one by one. Let's say I am testing a software application which has 100 features. No doubt all 100 features need to be tested. No doubt all 100 functionalities need to be tested. Assume that straight away I started testing all the functionalities one by one. Totally 100 features to be tested. 1 month of time allotted to me to complete all 100 functionalities testing. First week, I tested about 20 features out of 100. Second week, I started my work. Let's say I'm working on some banking product. In the second week, I started testing one feature inside the banker module of the product, customer registration functionality. I entered the first name, middle name, last name, address, etc., and click submit button. Application throwing some runtime error. Finally, there is a defect in the customer registration feature. Okay, I'll communicate this problem to my developer, fine. I need to test remaining features. The next features available in this same banker module, deposit functionality, withdrawal functionality, money transfer, etc. There is a issue in the customer registration feature. I'm not able to register a new customer. For testing deposits, withdrawal, money transfer, bills payment, etc., statement generation, etc., customer account number is the first input. I'm not able to register a new customer in the given product. Then how I input the customer account number? I cannot. Because of this bug, this issue, I'm not able to continue further testing. Now I communicated to my team lead. For a given application not in a testable condition, there are customer registration not working. Remaining most of the features are dependent on customer account number, but I'm not able to create a new customer, hence I cannot continue further testing. My lead will question me, after 1 week you are saying given application is not testable. 1 week of time I wasted. After 1 week I am communicating to my next level, given application is not in a testable position. Because of my improper testing approach, 1 week of time I wasted. There is a possibility like this. There is a risk like this. To avoid this kind of risk, whenever you receive an application from the developer, maybe first version, second version, third version, whatever it may be, whenever you receive a build from the development team, build meaning the executable format of the software system is called a build. Check out this. I'm just opening a browser, Chrome browser. I'm showing you about the Google Chrome. What is the current version number? 107, which is official build, official release. Any executable Google Chrome code is not available here. Application available. Executable format of the application is generally called as a build or a version. Version, build, almost same. Any executable format of the system is generally called as build. Maybe while teaching, sometimes you may use a word build, sometimes I may use a word version. Consider both are same. The first version of the project is given to you for testing. There are about 100 features to be covered, tested. I don't start testing all of the 100 features one by one first, because there is a possibility at the middle, after testing 20-30 features, I may encounter some major issues which are not permitting me to continue further testing. If that is the case I encountered, the week or 10 days of time, whatever I spend will become waste. To avoid this kind of risk, before you start testing your application functionalities in a detailed manner, in a deep manner, first have a small rough check, a quick check, to confirm first of all the given version, given application is in a testable position, in a testable condition or not. This approach is called smoke testing. Also we can call it as sanity testing. The smoke testing is a term derived from electronics engineering background. Any electronics engineers here? BTech electronics. No, I know we have collected over it. Some other people. Yes, madam? No? No BTech electronics? We have opening with Google, for that reason I ask you. No? It's online people. Any student from electronics engineering background, Gaurav, right? Gaurav, did you made any motherboard in your engineering studies?
Yes, sir, as a part of like extra activity.
Did you made any motherboard PCB?
Sir, smoke testing is to check whether the developed software is stable or not.
Google definition, madam.
No, sir, we studied in engineering. I'm from ECE.
You are from?
ECE, electronics.
In electronics. Okay. See, actually the smoke testing is a word term derived from electronics engineering background. What actually it is. Did you make any motherboard? But you said you are engineer? Okay, assume that we made electronics engineer made a motherboard, new PCB. There will be lots of ICs, transistors assembled together and connected together. Let's say finally the motherboard is offering 10 features, 10 services. The electronics people will manufacture individual component ICs first, assemble in the board, connected with wiring, soldering something. Once a new piece of motherboard is created, before they start testing all features of the board one by one, they have to test it, right? After manufacturing a new one, these functionalities need to be checked. How generally they check? They apply the power. After applying the power, they do not test it immediately one by one. 10-15 minutes, just they put it for observation. Is there any smoke coming from the board? Why the smoke will come? If there are any wrong connections given, some wrong soldering is made. Any wrong connections are made, slowly the smoke will come. When some smoke is coming slowly, it is not in a testable position. Immediately they remove the power. They find the issue and rectify the issue. After rectification, again they apply the power. Again we'll check, is there any smoke coming? Next 10-15 minutes they don't touch it. They do not test it. They just observe after applying the power, is any smoke coming? When no smoke coming, all connections are made correctly, it is in a testable position. Now they start testing all features one by one. Similar kind of approach we have to follow for even testing software applications. A new version of the software application given to you, there are so many features to be covered, tested. Before you start testing all of the features one by one in a deep manner, have a small quick check, a rough check, where we verify, first of all basic functionalities are available or not. All major basic features are available in the product to continue further testing or not. And the application opening properly or not, closing properly or not, navigatable, the navigations properly happening or not. Whenever I click a link, whenever I click a button, it is taking too long time to respond, sometimes responding, sometimes not responding, browser suddenly closing. If that is the case, I cannot continue further testing in a smooth manner. See, when you talk about a web application, today you know most we are using cloud servers. AWS, Azure, some Google Cloud, something like that. GoDaddy server, Blue Hosting, something like that. Database is deployed somewhere in the cloud. Your Java code, Python code available in some other server. Database server is different. Application server is different. Your client missions are connected to the server accessing the product. These connections are not established properly. Port numbers, configuration not made correctly. Sometimes application opening, sometimes application not opening. If this is the case, will you be able to continue testing in a smooth manner quickly? Cannot. Sometimes application responding, sometimes pages are not loading. Page cannot be reachable. 404 service errors. We are getting different kind of issues because of the improper deployment. Or everything is properly deployed but some major features are not available. If this is the case, I cannot continue further testing in a smooth manner. So before I start testing all of the features in a deep manner one by one, first have a small rough test where I check all major features are available or not. When I talk about a calculator, addition functionality available or not. I'm not testing it here. First I verify addition, am I able to open the calculator properly or not? Am I able to close the calculator application properly or not? All buttons are clickable or not? addition, subtraction, division, multiplication feature. Most of the major features are available or not. Yes, all features are available. All buttons are clickable. Application properly opening, properly operatable. It is in a testable position. Now I start testing all of the features one by one in a deep manner. Such a quick test or a rough test carried out on the given product to ensure whether it is in a testable condition or not is called either smoke testing, also called sanity testing. There is a small difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. I'll explain. Whatever I told you, the smoke testing, let me explain with a practical example. First, let me start with a very simple application example, calculator. Say in my company, me asked to test this calculator application functionalities. First, maybe in an Excel sheet, I list out totally what are all the features to be tested in this calculator. Number 1, addition. Number 2, subtraction. Number 3, multiplication. What it is called technically? What is this document is called technically? Test scenarios. What are all the features to be tested? If documented, they are called test scenarios. First, I document totally what needs to be tested in this product. These are the 24 features to be tested. The document is called scenarios for the calculator. Scenario 1, addition. Scenario 2, subtraction. Something like this. Then, before I start testing all of the 20 features one by one in deep manner, first what I do, I open the calculator. Yes, I'm able to open the calculator properly. All major features are available or not, I have to confirm. What I will do, I click these buttons 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, backspace, 0, C. All buttons are available. Then 10 plus 20, 30, addition functionality available, minus 5, 25, subtraction also available, multiplied by 2, 50, multiplication also available, divide by 5, 10, division also available. Okay, smoke testing is done. In this simple calculator, smoke testing is finished. Did I really tested anything in detail? Did I tested addition? I just verified addition available or not. I was not tested addition. Seriously speaking, if you want to test addition, I have to test with 2 positive integers, 10 and 20, expected 30. Next time, I have to test with 2 negative integers, minus 10, minus 20, expected minus 30. I have to test with 2 real numbers, 10.25 plus 20.25, expected 30.50. Did I test it like this? Just I verified all features are available to continue further testing or not. This kind of test approach is called smoke testing. We can also call it as sanity testing. There is a small difference between smoke and sanity testing. I'll conclude it. Let me explain with another example. I opened this banking application, pramasbank.qatech.com. Assumption, I am one of the team members. My lead asked me, Suresh, you test admin module features. Only admin module feature. Maybe other people are asked to test banker module or customer module. Me asked to test only one module, which is admin module. Here. At first I log in as administrator. Yes, I am able to log in as admin. Here I was not tested admin login working or not. First of all, am I able to log in or not? If I am able to log in, then only I can able to test the remaining features available in the admin module. Then I check all admin module functionalities are available to continue further testing or not. How I check this? I click all of the links one by one. I click branches. It is showing some branch details. I click new branch. New branch creation page available. Edit. Branch updation functionality available. I'm checking all the major features are available to continue further deep testing or not. If available, then only I can continue. Delete. This functionality also available. Then I go to roles. New role registration. Yes, available. Role modification. Available. Role deletion. Yes, available. All it is sample data. Do we perform testing on the live environment or a dummy environment? We perform testing directly on the live application server or any temporary environment.
Temporary environment.
Bank.com already live. They are using it for the business.
Live, sir.
Assumption, our company providing the technology support for ICICI Bank people. If I am testing on the live, their existing day-to-day operation will be disturbed, correct? We given the application to the bank people, they are using it. We have the same copy in our local environment. We have the same copy in our local environment. In this local environment, which is not a live, actual business environment, here I do testing, not on the original product. Same copy we have given to them. Some updates are happened in the local environment first. We test it. If everything is fine, half an hour, 1 hour maintenance, we pull the version available in the cloud, we push it to the live. Actually, this work is carried out in industry by DevOps engineers. They are actually cloud administrators. IT infrastructure managers are nothing but, IT infrastructure team is nothing but DevOps engineers. They are not coders, programmers. 20 years back, I used to call this person as system admin. Today, we are calling the same person as DevOps engineer. 20 years back, we have local environment, no cloud environment. Inside the premises, we used to maintain the servers. The server admin today converted into a DevOps engineer because today no local servers, everything is at cloud level. Earlier, local system network admin is called, today DevOps engineer. Because today everything is cloud infrastructure. Now no local intranet infrastructure. Fine. Actually, these people will take care of this code deployments, management and everything. Fine. Here, always we do testing on the local environment, not on the live environment. Actually, this local environment made for testing purpose is called staging, technical words. We can staging, also called QA environment, test environment. So here, I went to users, new user registration functionality also available. I went to employees, new employee registration functionality available. I'm just registering a new employee, say Richards. Password demo at 123. Manager. For some, say our people are using it for testing purpose, they're creating some dummy data. One employee created. New employee registration functionality available. I'm not testing it. Just available or not. Actually speaking, there is a bug in the previous window. Password I am entering is visible, which is a defect, security bug. I'm checking whether the edit functionality is available or not. It's a security bug actually. And I'm checking the delete functionality is available or not. So all major features are available or not, I'm testing here. I click on home. Yes, all features are available or not till now? Available. Now I'm clicking change password. Oh, one moment. I'm clicking change password. There's a runtime error coming. There's a defect. There's a runtime error. I'm asked to test admin module of this product. Before I start testing all features of the admin module one by one in a deep manner, I had a small check whether all admin features are available to continue further testing or not. During this process, this is called actually smoke testing, quick testing. During this process, I encountered one issue. Change password is not available. Rest of all of the features are available. Now you answer me, what is your addition? You are going to accept this application to continue further testing, or you are going to reject the application back to the development team saying that application not in a testable position. See, smoke testing or sanity testing purpose is build acceptance to continue further testing or build rejection. Given application accepted to continue, or saying to the development team given application is not in a testable position. What is your addition now? Are you going to accept the build to continue further testing, or you are going to reject the build back to the development team?
Bill back to development team.
Build back to development team.
Yes.
Reject and build back to
You are going
development.
to reject. Repeat. We received some application from the developer for testing purpose. There are about 20-30 features to be tested in deep manner. Before I start testing all 20-30 features in a very detailed way, I had a small quick check to confirm whether all the features are available or not to continue further testing. During this process, I encountered only one issue, change password. Rest of all of the features are available. You said we are going to reject. Meaning, are you expecting a software from the developer with no bugs? No, you are expecting a build from the development team with no issue? Definitely every application will have some issue. For that reason you are testing. For every minor issue, if you start rejecting the build, so meaning your idea is you wanted a build from the developer with no issues. Then what you will do? Stamp and give it to market? No, you are understanding the discussion? Definitely every software application will have the issues. For that reason you are testing it. Expecting a build from the developer with no bugs is a wrong expectation. But the issues what you have encountered during this quick check, smoke test, not permitting you to continue further testing, that is fine. The bug you have encountered is a showstopper bug. The defects you have encountered are showstopper defects. Showstoppers meaning? Showstopper, general English.
Next level.
The fan is not working in the class. Is it a showstopper for our training? It's a bug, but not a showstopper for our training. That AC is not working. Is it a showstopper for our training? No. Internet connection not working. Finally, 3 are bugs only.
We need to fix it.
Fire in the training.
Finally, 3 are bugs only. Fan not working is a bug. AC not working also one defect. Internet connection not working also one defect. Totally there are 3 defects here. In these 3, internet connection not working will stop our show. Remaining will not stop our show. In the same way, in that admin module, we encountered one issue. If it is not permitting you to continue further testing, no other option, we have to reject it. For every minor issue, if you start rejecting the build, when you continue testing them, definitely every build will have some issues. For every problem you are rejecting the build back to the development team, there is an issue, so I cannot test.
Even new user is also not acceptable, right? Sir?
Come again?
New user registration is also not accepting. It's showing some message when we go to the Primus bank.
New user registration not available? We'll check. Okay, whatever it may be. See here, the point is, every software application given to you for testing definitely will have some bugs. Our job is finding them. Before I start testing all of the features in a very deep manner, I had a small check whether all the features are available or not. All 19 features are available. One feature not available, change password. Now, change password functionality, because of the change password functionality not available, can't we able to test the remaining features? We can. System is in a testable condition or not in a testable condition? Except the change password, remaining 19 features are testable. Then we continue. Supposing change password not working, branch creation not working, employee registration not working, there are many issues. It's a waste of our time doing testing on this given application, correct? In this scenario, I can make a decision. There are out of 24-5 major features are not available because once I reported the bugs again, there is a resolve. Again I have to start from the beginning. The 1 week or 10 days, whatever I spend to test the 15 features is a waste of time and money. Now I make a decision. Major features are missing. It is not in a testable position. Just because of one feature, we should not reject a build. Or application sometimes opening, sometimes not opening, sometimes throwing a runtime error, not stable. Now I can make a decision system is not in a testable condition. For every minor issue, we should not reject a build. This is the point what I am giving. If the problems what you have encountered are showstoppers, supposing login functionality not working. Admin login functionality not available, not working. I am not able to log in. As I cannot log in, will I able to test the remaining features? No. In this scenario, definitely we have to reject the build, reject the application. Hope you got the point. So here, for every function, every bug, for every issue, we should not reject a build. The problems what we have encountered not permitting you to go further testing, no other option, we have to reject the build. In the premise bank application scenario, yes, I'll accept the application to continue further testing. I report this problem to my developer, then I continue further testing. I report this defect to my developer, then I continue further testing. If really 3-4 major features are missing, now I reject the build back to the development team. Smoke testing,
Sir, I have a question.
sanity testing, yes.
So wouldn't we, like, if the change password is not working and we are testing the other things, let's say the developer fixes the issue and comes back, then will be against in retesting, we'll have to like test it again, right?
We no need to retest everything, right? I already told you, we no need to retest everything. Only the modified area and its connected areas we are going to retest, not everything again in the modified version. Got it? If everything you want to retest every time, really we cannot deliver the product into the market. Hundreds of features are available in the ICICIbank.com, Amazon.com website. One functionality not working. If you want to test all 500 features once again, when you release the product, impractical. First of all, not needed. I told you previously the bike example. There is a problem at the headlight. After repair made at headlight, there is a meaning in checking side indicators and backlight, which are connected areas. No meaning in checking brake is working or not. Because of the repair made at headlight, will it interrupt the brake functionality? Never. Because headlight and brake is no way connected. Because of the code changes made here, it will not have impact on unconnected areas. Only it may have the impact on integrated areas. Only the integrated areas need to be retested, not each and everything again from the scratch. It's a waste of time. It's not at all a qualified approach of doing testing. Remember, we are not going to retest everything again in the modified version. Got it? So what is this smoke testing and sanity testing? Whenever we receive an application from the developer, are you going to receive only one version? Are you going to receive only one time the application from the development team? First version, build 1, build 2, build 3. Let's say we are working on a agile model project, big product. Totally 400 requirements to be implemented. 1 year is the estimated effort. To build a Amazon platform, definitely you need to spend years of time. 1 year is the estimated effort. 400 features to be implemented. So many modules. Let's say your project manager planned in this way. This week, 1 week, out of 400, we implement these 4 features. Homepage, user registration, something like that. A schedule made to develop and test only 4 requirements out of 400. Work allotted to developers and testers. The first version created by our development team. How many features available? Only 4. Now you test it. First you check all the 4 features are available or not. Yes, available. First of all, in the first version given to you, first you verify all 4 functionalities are available or not. Just you access it. Yes, available. Now you start testing all 4 features one by one in a deep manner. you reported some issues. There are two bugs you have encountered and reported. What developers will do, not only just resolving the two reported bugs, they add 4 more features. Not only just resolving the reported issues, they add more features to the next version 2 given. First version has only 4. There are 2 issues you have reported. Resolving the 2 bugs, adding 2 more features. Let's say they added 2 more features together. Second version created with 6 features. You no need to test all 6 features once again. The defected areas and their connected areas, newly added features. Build 2, build 3, build 4, build 5. It's a continuous process. Just now I opened Chrome browser. What is the build number you observe? 107. Next week I'll open the same Chrome browser. You see, you will get 108. Every week you have Google company releasing the next version of the Google Chrome. Every week. I opened some website here. What is this? Website URL. mavenrepository.com. IT people, working people will know about this website. It is like youtube.com. What is YouTube? It's a marketplace for videos. Any kind of video you can identify in the YouTube. Millions, billions of videos are available. Like 30.7 million open source softwares are available in the internet market. Open source plugins, free plugins available in the internet market. How many? 30.7. Okay. Selenium also a free software, right? Just I'm searching for Selenium. What is the latest version of the Selenium? 4.6 released in this month 2022, November 4th, October 24th, prior to 10 days. There is a version called 4.5.3. In the same October, 3 days before, 4.5.2. These many versions are available. In 2011, almost about 12 years, we have a Selenium version called 2.0. You see here, every month there will be multiple releases. Every 10 days, every 15 days, there is a new version into the market. And today's Selenium version is 4.6 something. 4.6. When I open the next week, you will get 4.7. Definitely you will get, after 10 days, you will get 4.7, no doubt about it. I will show you. Frequently updates are happening. Every updated version need to be retested. Now, developers will give multiple releases to the QA team. 2.0, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. Every 10-15 days, you are getting a new version to QA. New version for testing purpose. Right. Before you start testing on every new version, before you start testing the features of the new version, first you need to have a small check. First of all, the new release is in a testable position or not. It can be called smoke testing or sanity testing. Right from 1.0 till the latest one, maybe it is 9.6 or 9.7, whatever it may be. Every release, before you start testing all features of the new version, first we need to have a small quick check. First of all, whether all the features are available or not to continue for the testing. Such a testing method is called smoke testing. You can also call it as sanity testing. Fine. What is the major difference between smoke testing and sanity testing? The very beginning versions. Generally, any software, Version number begins with, tell me, 1.0, no doubt. 1.0, first version of the product. Very beginning version, 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, these are the very beginning version. Unstable versions. Any software beginning version is unstable version. Anything you are newly building, until unless market accepted, it is unstable. Definitely there will be many issues in the beginning versions. Selenium 3, 4 we are using nowadays. First 8 years nobody used Selenium. I am showing the history from 2.0, correct? 2011. 1.0 is available in 2004. First version of the Selenium introduced in the market into 2004. Up to 2012 nobody started using Selenium. 8 years. Because unstable version. There are some issues. Any software beginning versions will be having some issues. Once rectification, rectify, once it becomes stable, now people have a belief on the product, trust on the product, okay, it is safe to use. Then only people start using it. Because of something is freely available, everybody will not use it. Mostly companies. Because there is a risk. Once the software becomes stable, then only people start using it. Even is a fact for Google Chrome. Google Chrome beginning version nobody used. Today everybody almost using Google Chrome. The beginning versions of the Google Chrome is a failure version. Every software application, beginning versions, definitely will have many issues. Because just they build, just they have created, definitely there will be many issues. If you perform a quick test on the very beginning version, like 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, unstable versions, it is called smoke testing. In the beginning version, chance of getting smoke would be high. The first version of the motherboard is created, chances of wrong connections will be high. Rectified. Later you almost connection problems was rectified. On the later version, chance of failures will be less. Chance of getting smoke could be almost no. There we can call it as sanity testing. So you answer me what is smoke testing and sanity testing. I have given the answer. Yes, madam? Yes.
Unstable versions.
A quick test, a rough test carried out on the very beginning versions of the software, like 1.0, 1.1, 2.0, which are unstable versions, to make sure whether it is in a testable position or not, it is called smoke testing. Same quick test is carried out on the later versions, 4.0, 5.0, 8.0. What is the Chrome version now? 107. Google company again started upgrading this, correct? Next version will be created. What is the number? 108. Before they release 108 Chrome version into the market, definitely that will be given to their QA team or not. 108 version will be given to QA team first. Now this QA team will have a small check whether the newly created version 108 is in a testable condition or not. Testable. Now they start testing all features. Then they release into the market. In this 108 version, which is a fully stable version, already 107 is stable. People are using it. Next, some upgradations are made. New features are added. 108 created. Given to QA team. Before start testing all features of the 108, their QA team had a small check whether it is in a testable position or not, then it is called sanity testing. A quick test or a rough test carried out on the very beginning builds, unstable builds like build number 1, build number 2, build number 3, to make sure whether it is in a testable position or not, it is called smoke testing. The same quick check carried out on the later version, stable version like build number 11, build number 12, version number 11, version number 12, then it is called sanity testing. Approach is same, quick check. Purpose is same, whether it is in a testable condition or not. In the unstable builds, it is called smoke. Stable builds, it is called sanity testing. This is the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing as per the industry words. Understand the point? One of the must posted interview question. Must ask your interview question, what is smoke testing and what is sanity testing? Will explain the difference between smoke testing and sanity testing. Make a note of this. Functional testing type. The first one, smoke testing and sanity testing. Yes.
How can we find the website is stable version or not?
Then based on the numbers. Windows 11 is stable or not? 1.0 is not stable one. Already used product is called stable. Beginning versions generally unstable. Smoke testing and sanity testing. I'll give one diagram. This diagram clearly explains you whatever I have discussed. It is available in our LMS also, but still, better you make a note of it. There are many types. One by one we are discussing. First I started with only smoke and sanity because both are interconnected. Like formal testing, ad hoc testing, retesting, regression testing, everything one by one will go. First I am teaching only one topic here, what is smoke testing and sanity testing. Before you take it, just go through it again. Just you refer this diagram, slide. Sir, visible? Very beginning versions, build number 1, build number 2, build number 3. Initial builds, beginning versions, unstable versions, not stable. I had a small check, whether these beginning versions are in a testable condition or not, then it is called smoke testing. Yes, testable, I continue further functional testing. Same quick check is carried out on the later bills, bill number 21, bill number 22, bill number 41, bill number 108, 109. Then it is called sanity testing. What we are going to check here during smoke or sanity testing, what we are going to verify, all major features are available or not. Application consistently operatable or not, properly operatable or not. Application is stable or not. All major features are available or not. Available, we continue further. Not available, just you reject the bill back to the development team. Not in a testable position. These are the major issues we are facing. Got it? Take
Sir,
this
is there a standard way to determine which features to test in smoke testing and sanity testing, or it's on the discretion of the tester?
How features can be standard? Because application to application features are different. Banking application features are different. Amazon website features are different. Calculate application features are different. What I have to do, all major features are available or not. When I talk about when you are working on a calculator, what are the major features? Addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. If these features are not available, it's a waste of our time testing calculator. When I talk about a banking application, new customer registration, deposits, withdrawals, money transfer, these are the critical areas in the product. When you talk about a Swiggy application, customer not able to browse the restaurants, remaining all features are waste. Customer not able to see the restaurant, I cannot continue further testing. Restaurants are not properly visible to the end user. There is no meaning in testing remaining features. We reject the bill. First of all, the major things are missing. Application to applications, definitely features will change. smoke testing and sanity testing, almost both are one and the same, which is a kind of a rough test carried out on the given product to confirm whether it is in a testable condition or not. If this quick test carried out on the very beginning versions, unstable versions, then it is called smoke testing. When the same quick test is carried out on the later version, stable version, then it is called sanity testing. Any software application given to you, before you proceed in detail testing, we need to have a small check, first of all, whether it is eligible to continue further testing or not. Such a small test you performed is called either smoke testing or sanity testing. In the very beginning versions, it is called smoke testing. On the later builds, it is called sanity testing. That is a major difference. Any executable software application is called a build. In your mobile device, you have a WhatsApp, right? You have the code of the WhatsApp or application you have. That is called a build. If you go to that WhatsApp settings, lastly there will be one option about. You click about, you show the build number of the WhatsApp. It will show you which version of the WhatsApp available in your device. What are these build numbers actually? Did you prepare your resume? Did you prepare your resume? How many versions? Only 2? Okay. Maybe after this course, the people will prepare the resumes like this. On your desktop, you copy like this. Resume old, resume underscore latest, resume underscore new, resume underscore updated, correct? Generally, we give the names like this, right? Why you are giving the name underscore updated, underscore old, underscore new? To track what is the latest one and what is the old one. Instead of giving underscore old, underscore new, better you follow a numbering system. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope you prepare the resumes in this way. Resume 1 will have 1 year of experience. Resume 2 will have 2 years of experience. Resume underscore 3 will have 3 years of experience. If there is a job opening for 1 year, forward resume 1. If there is a job opening for 3 years, forward resume 3. For your ease of identification, you are following a numbering system. That numbering system is nothing but version controlling. Versioning. Okay? Right. Take some notes about this. It's must asked question. Smoke testing and sanity testing, smoke testing and sanity testing almost one and the same, almost the same, which is a quick test, or a rough test, carried out, on the given application, on the given build, it's a kind of a rough test or a quick test carried out on the given build to confirm whether it is in a testable condition or not. Whether it is in a testable condition or not. Kind of a rough test, kind of a quick test carried out on the given application, on the given build to make sure whether it is in a testable condition or not. This is called smoke testing, also called sanity testing. Then what is the major difference? Next paragraph. If a quick test carried out, if a quick test performed, on the beginning versions, the quick test carried out on the beginning versions in brackets, unstable versions, mostly any beginning version is unstable version. Unstable versions like 1.0, 2.0, etc. Beginning version 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, very beginning versions is called smoke testing. A quick test carried out on the very beginning builds, unstable builds like 1.0, 2.0 is called smoke testing. Next paragraph. If the same quick test approach is same, if the same quick test carried out on the later versions in brackets, stable versions like bill number 21, 22, etc. is called sanity testing. So bill number 21 you are testing, meaning already 20 times same application is tested, correct? Really any major issues that will be resolved by this time. 20 times already tested, still you find any connection issues? Definitely will be there in the first version or second version, will be rectified. Almost 20 times tested, meaning almost it becomes stable. Thereafter 21, 31, 41, 51 such kind of bills you are testing for the confirmation say, it is called sanity testing. What is the objective of sanity testing? Finding the bugs. My question, is the objective of smoke testing, purpose of conducting smoke testing, sanity testing, finding the bugs? No.
Okay.
First of all, we are not testing anything in deep here. In order to make sure whether the given application is eligible to continue further detailed testing or not, first we are doing a smoke check or a sanity testing. Smoke testing, sanity testing objective is not finding the bugs because we are not testing anything in deep. The purpose of doing smoke testing, sanity testing, the given version is ready to continue further detailed testing or not. Otherwise what happens, maybe after 10 days or 20 days I encountered some major issues which are not allowing me to continue further. The 20 days whatever I spend will become waste. To avoid such a risk situation, before we start in deep testing, we perform a kind of a small check. So the point is clear. So take the next one. Online people, it's clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. Take the next one. Formal testing. Formal testing, another way of doing functional testing. Formal testing. Formal testing. The name itself very clear what it is. Yes. Formal testing. Yes, what it is? Formal testing, first we'll talk about this. Its connected thing is informal testing, other name is ad hoc testing. This ad hoc testing is nothing but other name is informal testing. First, let us conclude this term. Formal. What is the meaning of formal generally? The proper way of doing a job. The systematic way of doing a job. When you talk about good organizations, they define a certain process for testing a product. When you talk about Capgemini, Infosys, Virtusa, Cognizant, they are process-oriented organizations. They never compromise on their process. Because of one customer, they will not compromise on the process. Because of one employee, they will not compromise on their process. They define the best process to deliver the best services into the market. If they start compromising the process, if they start listening every customer, every employee, they cannot run the business. This is the best practice of testing a product. Lot of time they spend, they analyze, review, they finalize the process. The process-oriented testing, the organized way of doing testing, the systematic way of doing testing is called formal testing. What is the mostly followed systematic process in software industry for testing a product? First, understand the requirements of the client. Plan what to test first, what to test next, planning. Properly document, I'm not talking about development life cycle, testing process. Properly document what needs to be tested in this project, scenarios. Properly document how to test each and every scenario, test cases. Verify whether the prepared test cases are enough for testing the product or not. Test cases need to be reviewed. Then prioritize the test cases, what to test first, what to test next, what to test last. Start executing the test cases. Whatever the defects identified, properly document and update to the development team. One developer resolved the issue, no guarantee they were correctly rectified, do retesting and regression testing. Finally, do integration testing, overall end-to-end testing. If everything fine, then only deliver the product to the customer. Really, if testing is carried out by following this process, by following proper documentation, scenario writing, test case writing, reviews, defect reports, such a testing method is called formal testing. What is this? Software testing lifecycle, testing process is all about formal testing only. This is what we are going to learn in our second module, the systematic way of doing testing. That is called manual testing process, software testing process. The systematic way of doing testing is called formal testing, understanding the requirement, writing scenario, writing test cases, executing test cases for testing a product is called formal testing. If you join with any good company, level 3, level 4, level 5 companies, where you want to join, madam? Level 3, level 4, level 5. MNC company. What do you mean by level 3, level 4, level 5? Many people are dreaming, I want to get a job in level 5 company, correct? If a company is in 3rd floor, it is called level 3. 4th floor, it is called level 4. There are certain standards. Though you started a software company with a 10,000 crores of investment, you cannot publish my company is a level 5 company. You need to apply for a certification, like ISO certification. A company need to apply for a certification. IEEE board, NASCOM, there are some organizations, QMS, who inspect your company process. What kind of setup you have, what kind of infrastructure you have, what kind of clients you are dealing, what is the turnover of your company, what is your previous tax or business history, how many employees you are working in your company. For every level, there are certain standards to be met. If really your company meeting these kind of standards, it's a level 3. Meeting more standards, level 4. More standards, level 5. Six Sigma, PCMM, Above level 5 also we have companies, Infosys, ADP, Capgemini, above level 5 companies, PCMM companies, Six Sigma companies. Okay, leave it. There are actually quality standards. Once your company is certified, recognized as a level company, will your management will come down? Will compromise on the process? Based on your company process only, the external authorities certified your company. It's a very good process-oriented company. Based on this brand only, these companies are able to get the international projects. Why every startup company getting why not every startup company getting an international project? Because the people do not have a trust. Infosys, blindly we can go with the Infosys. 100% they deliver the quality product, no doubt about it. They will provide 100% good support for my business, but they take more. They charge more because of their process. But 100% quality services are guaranteed. That is the belief for the brand business people, for the business people. Reliance company will not go with the startup companies, correct? Because though there is some 100 crores extra amount, but 100% business I can safely run because Infosys 100% give the good support. If you go with a startup company, small company, for their personal reason they close, my business will put in a question mark. Correct? Once they define a process, they never compromise on the process. Based on the brand, it is a level 5 company, only customers are coming. Correct? If you start compromising, one day no customer will come to your company. Correct? Fine. Here, once a process is settled, any project they are testing inside that company, they must follow the process. Such a process-oriented testing is called formal testing, systematic way of doing testing. What about ad hoc testing, informal testing? You join with a small startup organization who are developing website for schools, colleges, hospitals, car showroom, or a small mobile gaming development company, a small mobile app development company. If you go to Google Play Store, billions of mobile apps are available freely, correct? Somebody made them. Even that mobile apps are also tested, then they have uploaded, correct? Do you think they will follow a systematic process? Supposing you joined in a gaming company, a small gaming company, who are making some mobile apps, web applications, web game application, mobile gaming application. How you test them? How you test a gaming application? Will you write test cases? Will you write Selenium programs? Just play the game and test it. Like a user, you play the game and test it. No scenario, no test cases, no processor, nothing. Such kind of test approach is called ad hoc, informal testing. Let's say you join with a small startup company who made a website for a school. The school owner will maximum pay 1 lakh rupee, maximum that too, for that website, correct? In this 1 lakh rupee of amount, SRS, BRS, high level design, low level design, test scenario, test cases is really practical. Website will be created, website will be tested, we deliver the website to the school owner, we collect the payment, no process followed during development, no process followed during testing, but website is created. It's called ad hoc process. But this Infosys will not accept this kind of products because they will not compromise with the process. It is my process. This is how I can able to deliver the quality product to you. It is my budget. It is my time limit, time period. If you are okay, then I will do. The management will not come down. If you start listening, come down, every day you will go down only. This is the best. Let us go with the best. Try to go for the betterment. Do not come down. That is the quality, first quality principle. No compromise is called quality. That is the first principle. No compromise is called quality. If you start compromising, every day you compromise. Well, so here in the same way, ad hoc testing meaning, if you test any software application without following proper process, without following proper documentation, no scenarios, no test case, nothing, but you tested the product. Directly you tested the product after understanding it. Without writing scenario, without writing test cases. Such a testing methodology is called ad hoc testing, informal testing. Right? You don't see this ad hoc testing in MNC companies. You don't see formal testing in startup companies. Simple. Small companies will not follow the process. Bigger company will not follow the testing as they wish. They follow the process. Take it. Formal testing. Formal testing. If we test a software application, if we test a software application by following proper process, certain process, and proper documentation, like test scenarios, test cases, etc., then it is called formal testing. If we test a software application by following certain process, proper documentation like writing scenario, writing test cases, executing test cases, etc., then it is called formal testing. Take it ad hoc testing. Technical name ad hoc testing. The very simple word informal testing. The other name for ad hoc testing is informal testing. What is this? If you test a software application as you wish, listen, as you wish, no proper process, no documentation, nothing, as you wish, then it is called ad hoc testing. Make a note. If we test a software application, without following proper testing procedures, without following proper testing standards, proper testing procedures, then it is called ad hoc testing. Right. So let me introduce another two types of testing, retesting and regression testing. I hope by this time you have little idea about the retesting and regression testing. Retesting meaning again testing, once again testing, once again testing, once again testing is called retesting. Why to test again and again? I reported a defect to my developer. After 2 days, my developer said the problem was rectified. No guarantee it is correctly rectified. For the confirmation's sake, I test it once again to make sure the reported bug is correctly rectified or not. It is called retesting. Then what about regression testing? In order to resolve this bug, developer made some code changes. Not only resolving the bug. Let's say, now ICICIbank.com is already live. They are using it, no bugs, they are using it. Our company providing technology support. Maybe after 1 week, the management, ICICI Bank people asked our company, we wanted this new functionality. We wanted some new feature. The information about the new feature will be gathered. BA will give the KT to the developers and testers. Developers will add new feature to the existing product, correct? Already 107 available, new feature is added. To add new functionality also code need to be changed, correct? To add one more functionality to the existing system also some code will be, new code will be added or existing code will be modified. Listen, not only just to resolve the bugs, to add new features also code need to be updated. Source code of the project will be updated. One more technical reason. Already money transfer functionality available. It's working. Reserve Bank of India changes the rules. Give some time to the banks. From January 1st, 2023 onwards, they'll give sufficient time. They made a policy, they'll give the time to the banks because they have to change accordingly their policies. From 1st to January 2023 onwards, for the amount below 10,000 rupees is transferred to the other account. Generally, you log in, you make a money transfer. There will be some service charges. Current condition, below 10,000 rupees of amount transferred to other account, there are 5 rupees of service charges, say. RBI made a decision. From 1st January 2023 onwards, when a savings account, a customer made a money transfer of below 10,000 rupees, you collect only 2 rupees as service charges, not 5 rupees. The decision made. Government of India approved it. Given some time to the bank people. Now we are providing technology support to this bank. The same bank people will update our company people. So these are new policy. Accordingly, existing functionality to be modified, correct? Already functionality available, but new conditions to be updated. For this also, programmer will do the code changes. To add new functionalities to the existing system, to modify existing functionalities, or to resolve a defect, code need to be changed. For any reason code is modified, the modified area to be retested, its connected areas need to be regression tested. So what is regression testing? Whenever we receive the modified version from the developer, first we need to test the modified areas are correctly working or not, called retesting. Then we need to find out what are the other functionalities connected to these modified areas. Those connected functionalities need to be once again tested for the confirmation sake. It is called regression testing. Clear about this? Take it. Retesting. Retesting. Testing a functionality. Testing a functionality. One moment. Just hold. I'll repeat. What is retesting and regression testing? Take it. Testing a functionality in the modified build. Testing a functionality in the modified build, modified version, modified build to confirm reported defects. The reported defects are correctly rectified or not. Reported defects are correctly resolved or not. The reported defects are correctly resolved or not is called retesting. Reported defects are correctly resolved or not is called retesting. So testing a functionality in a modified version to make sure the reported bugs are correctly rectified or not is called retesting. Take the next one. Regression testing. regression testing. So listen, there are three major steps involved in regression testing. What are the three steps? Today I received the updated version, modified build from my developer. First I need to understand why this modified version created. A bike is given to you, but you do not know where is the repair made. Will you be able to identify what are the other features may get affected? If I know the repair is made at headlight, okay, side indicators, backlights are connected areas. If I know the repair made at back wheel, yes, madam. What are the connected areas? A repair is, one moment. A repair is made at back wheel. First we need to test now the back wheel is rotating correctly or not. Then you need to identify the other connected areas which need to be once again tested, called regression testing. You answer me, what are the connected areas need to be once again tested? One second, sir. What are the connected areas need to be again tested? If a repair is made at back wheel, what are its connected areas?
Brake chain.
Brake. You know the brake and back wheel are interconnected, correct? No need to test the front wheel. Technically, back wheel and front wheel are not connected. Technically, they are not connected. Chain, brake, back wheel are connected components. The point what I am highlighting to you here, to find out the regression testing areas, you need to have the domain knowledge on the product. I do not have the knowledge on the product domain. Really, I cannot identify what are the other areas may get affected because of the changes made here. Okay, whenever you receive the updated version from the developer, first I need to have the clarity why this updated version created. What are the new features are added? What are the bugs are rectified? Where the changes are made? First I have to test them. Then I need to find out what are the other areas connected to this updated area. Those areas need to be once again tested, called regression testing. So what is the first step here? Identify various functionalities in the application where there is a chance of getting side effect because of the changes made. I repeat. What is regression testing? I am explaining. First we need to find out various functionalities in the project where there is a chance of getting side effect because of the code changes. Those functionalities need to be once again tested, identifying the connected areas to the code modified areas. Those functionalities need to be once again tested, which is called regression testing. Make a note, regression testing. It is a process of, we follow set of steps, hence I am using a word process. It is a process of identifying various functionalities in the project, various functionalities in the project identifying. Now it is a process of, online people please take it.
Sir, can you repeat it again?
I am repeating. It is a process of identifying various functionalities in the project where there is a chance of getting side effects, various functionalities in the application where there is a chance of getting side effects, where there is a chance of getting side effects because of the code changes, where there is a chance of getting side effects because of the code changes, due to some code changes, and retesting these connected areas, is called regression testing. Retesting these connected areas is called regression testing. So why in this description I use again retesting? Already previously those functionalities are tested. There are no issues in that functionalities. But because of the code changes made here, its connected functionality may get affected. Once again I am testing them again. Hence I use a word here, retesting. Retesting the connected areas. You just go through the notes and confirm it is clear or not. You just go through the, not from the page 1, regression testing.
Sir, one can I say regression testing, sir?
It is a process of identifying various functionalities in the application where there is a chance of getting side effect because of the code changes. Retesting these connected areas is called regression testing. Right. Check this one. The same example I have given the time. Let's assume we are working on a banking application, customer module mobile app, customer module. The first functionality, login functionality. I tested login working or not. Say working. One moment. The first version of the application given to me, I tested first of all the login is working or not. Say it is working. Now I started testing change password functionality. I found some issues here. This problem I reported to my developer. Developer needs some amount of time to resolve it, fix it. I don't wait. I'll start testing the remaining features. Assumption, in the very first build, except the change password remaining all working. Remaining all working except the change password. This I communicated to my developer. Okay. My developer created the next version, build 2, by resolving this bug. Same login, change password, money transfer, bills payment. Now, the modified version given to me, and my developer said the problem was rectified. Where is the problem in the first build? Only change password. We no need to test everything once again. Testing everything is really not a good way of doing testing. So, now the change password functionality working or not, I'll check again. This is called technically doing retesting. Then I'll identify what are the other functionalities related to this change password, only login. Code changes made to change password, changes made at change password will not affect money transfer and bills payment because technically code-wise they are not connected. Change password programming no way connected with money transfer programming. Change password code is no way connected with the bills payment code. But change password code and login code are interconnected because there are common fields, password fields. Finally, they are interconnected. So there is a possibility. I don't say definitely you get a bug. There is a chance its connector functionality may get affected. So as a tester, I will not take a chance. Better check now the login also working or not. Earlier it is working. No problem at login. Safer side, test login one more time in the modified version. This approach is called technically regression testing. Better you note down this diagram, it will give you the clear picture. Here first version change password is not working, that is assumption. In the first version change password is not working. We reported to our developer. After some time we receive the modified version. First I need to retest change password is now working or not. Then change password and login both are interconnected. I verify the login one more time in the modified version. It is called technically regression testing. Smoke testing, sanity testing, formal testing, ad hoc testing, retesting and regression testing. All these types of testing are very, very important for our interview cracking. Any interview generally starts with, any software testing interview generally begins with these types of testing questions. Whether you are a fresher or giving some experience, generally any interviewer will start with asking types of testing questions. By asking these basic questions, what is retesting, what is regression testing, will explain the difference between retesting and regression testing. What is called ad hoc testing, for where we see ad hoc testing, what is called formal testing. By asking this basic question, interviewer performing a smoke testing on you. By asking this kind of basic question, interviewer will perform a smoke test on you. Understand my point? Whether this person is eligible for continuing further interview or not. You are not able to answer these basic questions. The interviewer will feel it's a waste of my time continuing the interview. He will say, my HR person will get back to you. Get back to you meaning story over. IT company people, IT industry is a very, high-tech industry. They do not say you are rejected. They never hurt the employees. Now that is IT first IT company policy. We should not hurt the employees, people, because all we are team together. As a team, we are making a revenue for our company. At any cost, you should not hurt the team members. You see, generally software company people go to offices by 11 o'clock, 11:30, 12:30. You say, I don't have work today, I'll come in the evening. That is not practical in other industry. Correct? Sometimes if there is a work, they will work for even midnight, till midnight also. It's a completely a freedom given. Finally, work to be done. By what time you are coming, by what time you are going, I don't ask. Finally, end of the day, planned work need to be finished. Whether you spend 1 hour or 10 hours, that is your choice. Because you are not doing a watchman job in IT company. Watchman job is a time-to-time job. Talented job is not a time-to-time job. Correct? Intelligent person, talented people will not put, if you put more conditions to a talented person, he will quit the company. Untalented people only will listen whatever you say. Talented people will go for alternatives if you give more conditions. IT company runs on the human talent. Right, generally, why I said this, people never say you rejected, you are not eligible, something like that. Smartly they will say, you receive an email soon. You never receive. You get a call from our HR people, you never get a call. If really you are capable, straightforward I will give. Okay, next interview will be scheduled by this Friday, something like that. Or this is okay, then there is a final manager round. Probably you will schedule a manager. If I say there is a manager round next round, it is a confirmation. If I say you'll get a mail, my HR person will call you, the story is over. Do not wait for that. Go for other opportunity. Right. So these 6 types of testing: smoke testing, formal testing, smoke testing, sanity testing, formal testing, ad hoc testing, retesting, and regression testing. Hope you can able to demonstrate these 6. Try. You have to demonstrate this. You are listening, okay. Most of the problem with the students, not all, few. Most of the students, not few. You have the subject, will not come. Correct? Will not able to express. That is a major issue why the students will fail in the interview. The subject is really nothing. Software testing subject is a very simple subject. We have boundaries. Testing subject is a very limited subject. Not like Java, not like Python, not like artificial intelligence. They are oceans. Correct? In 1 year of Java learning, students are learning only 10% of Java. True, this is a fact. Previously I have opened one mvnrepository.com, right? How many APIs are available? 30.7 million, correct? In these 30.7 million APIs, 10 million APIs belongs to only Java. Approximately 10 million plugins are available for Java. It's a ocean. Every day you get new plugins. Every day it is getting updated. Testing is not like that. It is not a technology. It is a process we follow to deliver a quality product. Hence there is a limited subject, limited standard. This is the process. Process same. After 10-20 years also process same. What to test, how to test it. Will it change? What to test in this application, how to test this application, how to test this application. This process will never change. It's a constant process. So whatever subject we are learning, you properly prepare and you try to present on your own style. Thank you. I stop here. Tomorrow we'll discuss about remaining functional testing types, system integration testing, end-to-end testing, exploratory testing, monkey testing. Thank you. We continue tomorrow.